Hi, and welcome to Paper Root Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Hello, today is day 5 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and I am starting off with this sketch here from Jennifer Gagne, who I think is Kay's mom here on YouTube, and I will have her information linked below. And it looks like there's 4 photos in the center of the sketch, some mixed media around the outside of the photo block, and some torn paper along the edges. So here is what I've got so far. I grabbed some photos, and I only had 3 photos, which I thought was fine because I could fill in a journaling block or title block, something here. When I butt my photos up against each other, I like to sand the edges so that there's a little bit of definition in between, so I did that. And these ones, these ones were already printed in 4x6, so I cut these ones down to 4x4, and this one is just a little bit more than 4x5. I just wanted to make sure I kept all of the banner in the photo. And then I'm going to use this as a block here. This is really old paper, guys. I got this at Crafts Canada, like, I don't know how long ago. It's by Hot Off the Press, and it was 59 cents. So it's really thin, but I really like it. So I've kept all the scraps and keep using it, so I'll use it until it's all gone. And then I was thinking that for the torn edge pieces, I was going to use this red, because there's red in my photos, and it's also a good baseball color. This is my kit that I pulled out. It is baseball themed. This particular kit was like team specific, but I couldn't find anything that was just generic baseball that wasn't vintage looking. So this is what I have, and it's what I'm going to roll with. So I do have some scraps in here. I have this Hot Off the Press scrap. I have a scrap from a previous layout I made. This one is a close to my heart scrap that I've kept in here because blue is a pretty prominent baseball color as well. And then this one is an old Recollections paper. And then this one is a Teresa Collins paper, and it's a full 12 by 12, but it just says practice definitions all over it. So I thought that's good for sports theme. And then all the rest is from the Diamondbacks collection. And I don't know who made those. I didn't keep the cover sheet. But anyways, so that is the kit that I started with. But I think I'm not going to use too much of it, just the little scraps of baseball paper here. And then this red, it says Diamondbacks across the top, but I'm thinking of just using this as some torn paper here. And then I also grabbed out a Distress Oxide ink and a dauber and a Vicky Bouton stencil. So these are from her exclusives, and you can buy them on her website. I will have that linked below as well. And I was thinking that I will either use the, let's see if I can get it out of here. I will either use the X's or this one here, which is like some stripes. So there's that, and I'm going to use those in those spots where she has some mixed media in behind. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. I also have this huge stack of baseball embellishments that are in the kit as well. I don't know what I'm going to use out of that, but they are here for me. Some stickers, some various epoxy pieces. Probably won't use that. More stickers. So I'm sure we'll find something on there. So I am going to pause the camera. I'm going to do my stenciling, and I'm going to type up some journaling, and I'm going to choose a title, because I've realized as I was talking to you guys that I just don't I don't think I considered grabbing a title. And I guess I could use this photo as my title. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put away the excess papers and I'm going to yeah, get started on the layout, and then I will come back and finish it up with you guys. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, I got my base page put together. So I put the stencil down first. So I did end up using the X's on this Vicki Wooten stencil. And so I used Salty Ocean Distress Oxide ink to stencil onto those two spots. Well, it's kind of, I did it 3 different times, but it got, the bottom left one is like connected. So I did one down here, one up here, but they connect. And then this one was all one. And then, let's see, and then I got my patterned paper on there. So I got those 2 strips that are torn along the edges on there. So I got my mixed media, my torn paper, my photo block, and I added my journaling onto my journaling block. I know it's hard to see on camera, but in person you can read it just fine. I just journaled right on top of the baseball paper. And then I thought, once I got all of that done, I thought, okay, well, I need to pare down my embellishments. So I took a bunch out that I knew I wouldn't use, and I kept some things that are options for me. And then I grabbed some coordinating alphas. I think I'm going to put my title down first, and I want my title to be Play Ball. And I want there to be an exclamation point there. Now, for now, I'm just going to stick them onto my ruler because I don't want to tear up my photos just yet with my glue. And I think, I think they'll stick down with the glue that's on here, but I want to get it, I want to make sure I have everything and know where it's going to go before I stick them down right on top of that photo. These stickers don't stick super well to like paper, but I think they'll stick okay to the photo. And I'm trying to use up this one first. I have 2 of these. They are American Crafts stickers in Rudolph. So they must have come from a Christmas line, but I use red for a lot of things, so it is not specifically kept with Christmas for me. Play, so I need a Y. So this was a festival that we went to before the game. So while we were in LA for like to go to Disney and whatever, we had like a fun day where we just kind of did like a bunch of stuff around the city. And this was one of the things we wanted to do, was to take in a Major League Baseball game. So we found a game that was running on the day that we had available, and it was the LA Dodgers. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go find my tweezers so that I could get my alphas on there without making a big mess, because I do have kind of shaky hands when it comes to small stuff like this. So I was just saying before I interrupted myself by not being able to find my tweezers that we went to this, we noticed online that there was this festival in the parking lot before the game, and it was a lot of fun. It had like all like food vendors, like various like Latino foods mostly, and which was kind of fun for us because where we live, we don't get a lot of that up here in Canada, and so we had fun with that. And then they had all of these like stations where you could go and like play a game and win a prize and whatever, and that was a lot of fun for the kids too. And in my journaling I said I don't remember like a lot of what the kids won. Like this was 2014, I don't really remember, but I do remember that they got Bud Light water bottles. And so here's my, like, how old would he have been there? Like 10 or 11, and he's walking around with a Bud Light water bottle. Like, where did did you get that? He's like, it was a prize. Okay. So, funny, but I guess beer and baseball go together, so that's fair. Okay, that's it for my alphas. And I think that turns out okay. I keep the title within the confines of my square and just used that kind of open space on my photo. So then I'm going to add a few embellishments. So I have a title, I have photos, title, journaling, I need a date. I did preset my date stamp. I went and looked up the date that these were taken so that I knew and didn't have to do that while I was on camera with you guys. And I'm just going to stick it right here. There we go. Set that aside. And then, so for embellishments, I kept out this embellishment pack because it has some of the same colors, but I'm not sure I love the red on here. So maybe I'll set that one aside too, and we'll come back to it later. I like these baseball bats, so I'm thinking maybe this one with the red and this one with the black, and I'm thinking something like here, or here. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, yeah, that. What else? We have a baseball trophy. That's not really what I'm going for. We have this little baseball that's being hit, which is kind of like he's hitting the ball that's in the air, I don't know, tank thing. I don't know what you call that thing. So there's air blowing out this hole, and then the ball is floating here, and he's going to hit the ball in. If that makes sense, I'm also going to get a baseball glove on there. What else do we got? Oh, these are all the same. No. I do want a baseball, just the ball. So I'll take from that sheet. Tuck that down here. Or do I want it on the other side? There we go. And then I have these. They are little baseballs and gloves with gems on them. So, do I want that on here? No, I think I like my stickers, so I'm going to leave that alone. I don't feel like this layout needs a whole bunch because it's got the stenciling in the background and the photos are quite busy. I did pull some enamel dots, so we'll probably do some of those. I also pulled some I pulled some stars, wood veneer stars, because I thought that might be a fun thing to have on here as well. I feel like stars and baseball go together. And one down here. So I like that idea. I need some white glue though to get those stuck down. And so I noticed when I was looking at this sketch that Jen, when she made this sketch, she had 4 different embellishment clusters, which is really interesting. Most people put them in 3s, but because this is a square block, 4 would totally work. So I decided on 3, but 4 would absolutely work because of the shape of the design, right? Because we have 4 photos, 4 corners, and so she has one in this corner, one in this corner, and then one on this corner, one on this corner, and that would totally work, which I thought was really kind of cool that somebody did that differently. There we go, we got some stars on there. And then I grabbed some enamel dots. I don't know which color. I was thinking just the black, but I did grab a few different options. So I grabbed sprinkles, doodlebug sprinkles in blue jean, ladybug, and beetle black. So let's see. Yeah, no, I do think I'm gonna go with the black because I'm boring like that. So I'm gonna put one up here, one over here. Isn't it funny how long we spend doing something small like that? Like, do you really think anybody else notices where our embellishments are? I don't know. I do it all the time and I'm always like, do you really think anybody's going to pay attention to that? No, I don't. But I'm paying attention to it because that's how I roll. If I do those two like that, then do I want this one like that too? Probably. Okay. Or maybe like this. Yep. Okay. So that is my layout for today. So sketch number 4 by Jennifer Gagne. I will have her stuff linked below. Also, please go check out the playlist for 30 Days of Sketches. There is so much inspiration to be had on there. I've been watching the playlist while I'm doing other things, and there's just so much interesting things to be seen. I saw one girl do 3 different sketches for like a mini book. So she did 3 sketches in one video, made 3 pages, but they were like mini pages, which was really cool. I love how people are doing things different. It makes me happy. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you have any questions or comments, I love, love, love to hear from everyone. So please leave them down below and just, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.